tonight on the Movie Channel. At 8:15, it's big time family comedy. John Candy stars with Macaulay Culkin in director John Hughes' runaway smash, Uncle Buck. At 10:05, Elizabeth Taylor and Mark Harmon in the remake of Tennessee Williams' classic, our British premiere, Sweet Bird of Youth. At 11:50, spying on the neighbours leads to witnessing a murder, but can he trust his eyes? Brian De Palma's thriller, Body Double. That's tonight on the Movie Channel.
If you're viewing television without a license, you may think there's little danger of getting caught. Last year, our computers, inspectors, and detector vans tracked down over 1,000 evaders a day. Please, get a TV license before you get fined up to £400.
Why won't my powder get this chip grease completely out at 40 degrees?
Because it's fat.
And butter? At 40 degrees, my powder won't always shift it. How come?
Because it's fat, and ordinary compacts don't stand a chance at 40 degrees.
And now?
Now then, new Ariel Ultra with fat digester. It's a remarkable new ingredient. Look, on these fat stains at 40 degrees, ordinary compacts can have problems. But new Ariel digests fat, leaving clothes ultra clean.
I hate to admit it, but Ariel's worked. The fat had no chance, even at 40 degrees.
New Ariel Ultra digests the fatty food stains ordinary compacts leave behind at 40 degrees.
Billy and Bobby
I'm Billy. I'm Bobby.
will see if they can tell sugar from Canderel. Billy and Bobby,
I'm Billy.
Bobby and Billy will now try with desserts. Bobby,
He's Bobby.
Billy,
He's Billy.
Bobby, Billy, Bobby. Anyway, when it comes to sugar and Canderel,
And Billy. And Bobby.
can you tell the difference? Isn't it time you moved over to Canderel?
It won't open. My shampoo and conditioner are locked in. It's no problem. Here, use my wash and go. Thanks, but my hair needs a proper conditioner. So does mine.
Vidal Sassoon Wash and Go. Salon shampoo and complete conditioner in one. For clean, perfectly conditioned, beautifully soft hair.
Oh, your hair looks great. What about your shampoo and conditioner? I don't need shampoo and conditioner. These days I just wash and go.
Great hair, no fuss. Just wash and go. The minute I first set eyes on her, I knew. After 2 minutes in the jewelry shop, I knew. And when she was not absolutely sure, but I knew. Or I thought I knew. I knew. 2 buggies, 2 trikes, 2 bikes, 1 school, twice. So the night she said, do you think we should maybe, you know? I knew.
If you're in the know, if you know that taking care of life's expenses depends on careful saving and investment, you're in the Norwich.
Because the dose of other cough medicine only works for a few hours, Beecham have developed cough caps. A capsule that gives up to 8 hours cough relief, day or night.
Hey, Steve! What's up with the weather, man?
Sun! Yes, it's going to... Wow! It's got my watch! Turn off the magnet! I'll have a half-double decaffeinated half-cap with a twist of lemon.
Steve Martin.
I'm a man who can cry. Now, it's true, it's usually when I've hurt myself, but it's a start.
LA Story. On video.
To prove that Mr. Muscle tackles the filthiest of jobs with plenty of muscle, we gave it to someone with none. Our oven cleaner devours the greasiest ovens, cold. And the kitchen cleaner, all it takes is a little squirt. Mr. Muscle loves the jobs you hate.
The first time, it was difficult. The second, dangerous. This time, it's deadly.
I'm gonna get them for what they did to you. And then he's gonna find out what pain and fear really mean.
Daniel LaRusso has a new enemy.
Karate's bad boy. Mike Burns.
First. I need your title. You don't enter, that affects my financial future, Daniel.
Listen, I signed a fight in the tournament.
I don't stand a chance against this guy unless you train me.
There's nothing you got that I can't counter. Karate's a joke.
Cannot train you.
Anytime you want to train, I'll be there for you.
By the time the little twerp steps into the ring to defend his title, I'm gonna have him thinking he's invincible.
This guy wants to break, humiliate you, stomp you into the ground. Now what are you gonna do about it?
I feel like I'm falling apart.
Ralph Macchio.
I'm afraid of him, all right?
Pat Morita. From the director of Rocky and Karate Kid, the saga continues. Karate Kid 3, Tuesday night at 8:15 on the Movie Channel.
Coming to the Movie Channel in February, Ian Glenn and Patrick Bergin are Speke and Burton, setting out on the last great journey of exploration in the mountains of the moon.
The man who finds the Nile source will become more famous, more honored than any career officer in the army. It's the last great prize.
Every Westerner's curiosity has been met with torture, mutilation, and death.
Have you heard of a lake? They say that to the west there is water.
Not here, John. We have to go ashore. You want to give up and go back, don't you?
No one may enter without splendid dress. No one may come without gifts. You didn't circle the lake. You speak none of the languages there. You saw no river. And yet you know.
They say it's the Nile.
He slandered you once, he surely will again. Especially now that the stakes are so high.
Fight for your name! Fight for your honor!
John Henning, speak! It's the lake! It's the lake!
Based on the acclaimed novel, Robert De Niro and Jane Fonda are ordinary working people learning how to cope and falling in love in Stanley and Iris.
I see you at work.
You work in the bakery?
I'm in the canteen. Behind the mashed potatoes. Nobody ever looks at the cook. Bus out again?
Yeah, third time this week.
Want to ride home?
You're watching me.
You're wearing your pink sweater. That's what you wear when you feel good. And when you feel bad, you wear the gray one.
What happened to my mayonnaise? What happened to my 150 pounds of coffee? What happened to my tuna fish?
He can't read and he can't write. So what is it to him?
You can't take a bus. You can't read where it's going. You can't drive a car because you can't get a license. You ask yourself, have I got a name if I can't write it? I'm gonna need a working woman, that's you. You're gonna need a broad shoulder, that's me.
You bastard! You bastard!
Maybe I married the wrong sister.
Go to bed, Joe.
Can I ask you something? Teach me to read.
Kiefer Sutherland is the straight-laced FBI agent, and Dennis Hopper is the veteran hippie rebel he's assigned to escort back to jail in flashback.
Here, Spokane, you and I are joined at the hip. You don't even take a piss without me watching.
But when Huey Walker makes one final escape attempt, they're both in trouble over their heads.
What's he charged with? Army deserter.
I have someone here who calls themselves the 60s Liberation Army.
We're going to stage you for Huey Walker. I've been abducted by the Vienna Boys Choir.
Can you swim?
Not like this, no way.
Better learn.
Everything's under control.
Put your hands over your head.
You're gonna kill me.
That's right.
Where did you get your driver's license?
What license?
Who needs drugs, huh?
Jenny Seagrove is the kind of woman everyone would want for a babysitter. Or is she? From the novel by Stephen King comes a terrifying tale of the supernatural, The Guardian.
Is he breastfeeding? No. I tried him in the first few days, but I didn't like it. The milk comes from deep inside you. I brought some friends to meet you. They're your bestest friends. The blood of the child is pure now. In death, it gives you life. You know the Guardian Angel Agency? Yes? You have a young child, don't you? A little boy?
She takes wonderful care of him, as though he were hers.
That's how we felt.
You seem like decent people. What you're saying makes no sense. There is no body, no crime. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
You're scared to death.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Warren Beatty is the squeaky clean detective in the comic book blockbuster Dick Tracy, featuring an all-star lineup of Hollywood's biggest names and some of the most astonishing visual effects ever seen.
Something's going on. You better get down here.
I'm on my way. Hey, boy, ain't we pals? No pals in this business, Lips. You taught me that. Okay, boys, let's go. Okay, please. This Tracy character's unstable. The city should get rid of him.
Aren't you gonna frisk me?
We got a problem with organization.
When do we kill Dick Tracy?
Leave Dick Tracy to me.
You know it's legal for me to take you down to the station and sweat it out of you under the lights.
I sweat a lot better in the dark.
I want Tracy dead!
Films on the Movie Channel in February.
Coming soon to the Movie Channel.
It begins with seduction.
What a team we'll make. You won't regret this one.
It leads to betrayal.
You're working some angle, and don't tell me you're not, because I wrote the book.
It ends in murder.
You haven't got
John Cusack, Angelica Houston, and Annette Bening in the highly acclaimed new thriller from the director of Dangerous Liaisons.
Now you're trying to rope me.
Who's conning who? The Grifters.
March on the Movie Channel.
Clark Griswold
I'm not your ordinary, everyday fool, okay?
is taking the family on vacation.
The dog went on the picnic basket.
Has your father ever killed anyone before?
Oh, just a dog? Oh, and my Aunt Edna.
Let her be, she's fine.
She's not fine, Clark. She's dead.
Join National Lampoon's Vacation.
Sorry!
Monday at 8 on Sky Movies Plus.
We're gonna have fun.
A woman caught between her innocence
You could forgive everything I've done.
and desire,
I'm yours.
drawn into a mysterious, exotic world
Will you take your clothes off?
where pleasure is an art
I won't be one of his whores.
and passion a weapon.
I want to know what happened.
A powerful saga starring Omar Sharif, Sarah Miles, Art Malik, and Nancy Travis. Harim, tonight at 8 on Sky One.
American missiles killed 9 British soldiers in the Iraqi desert.
From day one, we've been told lies from the Ministry of Defense, from everyone.
The survivors tell Newsline the truth still hasn't been told. A Newsline investigation, 6:30 and 10:30, Monday on Sky News.
The summer is at its hottest down under, and the world's greatest tennis players are in Australia for 92's first Grand Slam tournament. All of the action right down to the last points. That's it. Becca is the new champion. The Australian Open starts Monday morning at 8:30, live on Sky Sports.
No, you're not gonna have one.
Come on, give him here, give him here.
My special friend.
I promise I won't hurt him. Comes on it.
Channel, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.